nervous, wala iniisip.
Libre ganito, oh. Yan.
Wish malala ka.
Just feel that way.
Ay, patay ka na. Lalo ko na, guys. Okay, boss. Ba't mo ba ako dinala dito? Ano ba topic natin today? Natutulog ako storbo ka
This is something that you need to hear, Marshmallow.
Marshmallow ka dyan. Namumula mata mo, boss, ha? Ikaw, may sinisingot ka na naman, oh. Baka matokan ka.
Nakasingot ko lang ng tahong.
Baka naman, hindi ka naman rugby boys yan.
Hindi na. Mighty Band. Mighty Band boys naman. Medyo, na tayo, 2018. Medyo upgrade naman talaga.
Sige na nga, boss. Ano bang topic natin? Nalilito na ako sa'yo, eh.
Maverick here. Dauntless dating. And what I would like to talk about, or what we would like to talk about is approaching girls.
Paglapit sa chicks?
Yes, during the day.
Wait lang, boss. Kailangan ba talaga pag-aralan yan?
Yep, this is something that you need to hear. Kasi, ganito, here's the thing. Let's say you're on your way to work, right? You're on your way to school. Then you saw this really gorgeous girl that you wanted to approach. And most guys, what they do is that they go to where they're going, and pagsisisihan nila na hindi nila in-approach, or they would regret not approaching that girl. Alright, so yeah.
Wait lang, boss. Hindi ba sabi sa akin nung babae kong kaibigan, hindi daw dapat naghahabol ng chick. Sabi dapat daw maghintay ka lang daw, darating daw yun. Ano naman comment mo doon?
Yeah, actually, here's the thing. Kasi, most guys, especially in Asian countries, is that they're waiting for the right girl without making a move. Right?
Waiting?
And, yep,
Parang naghihintay na lang?
yes. Pero here's the most beautiful thing. Now, try to imagine this, right? See this hot girl, you approach her, you attract her, you seduce her. There's something serendipitous about that. Right?
Serendipity? Ano
Yes.
serendipity, boss?
It's
Naguguluhan
like
na ako, eh.
Para siyang you met
Parang
by
destiny
fate.
lang ba yun?
Yes, you
Parang
met
destiny?
through destiny.
Parang destiny
Right?
lang.
Yes, and that's very magical sa women when it comes to girls.
So ano naman connection nun sa tuturo mo?
Right. So here's the thing. Now, what I'm going to share to you is just simple tips on what to say, what to do when you see that hot girl. Kung nakita mo yung babaeng gandang-ganda ka, gusto mong approach, na sobrang nagigil kang approach.
Hindi ka naman manyak niyan, boss.
Hindi naman. Medyo lang.
Slight lang. Simplehan mo lang, boss. Baka
Simple
mahalata
lang.
tayo dito, eh.
Kanina pa.
Kanina pa namumula mata mo, eh. Tapos may pagkamadya ka, baka
Yes.
matokang tayo dito, eh.
Actually, medyo bagay sa team yung mata ko, eh. Valentine ngayon, eh. So, parang pumupuso yung mata ko.
Okay, boss.
Alright.
So ano yung tinutukoy mo?
Alright. So, what to do when you see that hot girl. Now, the only difference here, now what most guys think is that you can just approach girls, you can pick up girls during the night, when they're on the bar, right? During inside the social circle. Now, the only difference with approaching girls during the day and approaching girls during the night is the energy behind it. Right? Now, for example, when you're in a bar, right? Everyone is having heaps of fun, right? Good music, girls are partying with their friends, so they're already in a high state. So the only trick there is that you have to have fun genuinely before approaching them.
Wait lang,
right?
boss. Kasi ako, hindi ko pa alam yung mga state tinutukoy mo, eh.
Right. So,
Alam mo anong concern ko, boss? Hindi ba isipin ng ibang tao na weird ako pag nilapitan ko tong mga babae na to?
actually, believe it or not, it's learning this thing. When people see it from the outside, they think it's actually weird. Where in fact, learning to attract and seducing girls, believe me or not, it's actually weird. But we want to know what's actually weirder. Not knowing how to attract and seduce women. It's actually weirder. Now, if you see their friends, yung mga friends mo, let's say, someone you know that they're talking to a girl, right? Thus the term creeper mode.
Wait
They're
lang,
doing
boss.
favors for the girl, things like that.
So wait
right?
lang, boss. So sinasabi mo, pwede ko silang kausapin na parang normal lang?
Actually, yes. This is what we teach here at Dauntless Dating. As much as possible, you want to be as normal as possible. The way you project yourself, the way you enunciate your words, the way you deliver your words, the way you...
Wait lang, boss. Parang kakaiba yan eh. Paano kung mapahiya ako? Paano kung mapahiya kami, boss?
Now, that's the wrong mindset. Because before you even approach the girl, if what's in your mind is already, shit, this is actually weird. The girl might actually see me as a weird guy. People are looking at me. I'm so scared, I'm so nervous. I don't know what to do. Outside of my comfort zone. And once you approach the girl can see that in your body language. She can see your mouth tremble.
Body language?
Yes.
Ano yun? Yun ba yung parang yung girl nakikita nila kung natatakot ka?
Yes.
Tapos pag natakot ka, matatakot na rin sila.
Yes.
Pero kung masaya ka, mas madali silang sumaya.
Exactly.
Mas pasok yung mga jokes mo, mga ganon.
Exactly.
Kung malungkot ka, baka malungkot din sila.
Exactly. Kasi whatever you're feeling, the girl will feel that as well. If you're nervous, the girl will feel nervous.
Paano naman yung mga sinasabi nila, mga pick-up line daw? Gumagana ba yun? Totoo ba yun, boss?
Believe it or
Ano ba
not,
yun?
it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Right now, let's say going back to the topic, approaching girls during the day. Right? So how do you do that? Now, the most important key before approaching a girl is acknowledge the situation with empathy. And what do I mean by that? Because when you're going to approach a girl, you have to empathize that the situation is going to be weird. Now, here's the thing. Girls during the nights, when they're in the nightclub, when they're bar hopping, when approaching them, in some way they are already expected to be approached. Wherein girls or people in general during the day, they're thinking of other things.
Ano iniisip nila?
Ano,
Buhay-buhay nila?
Buhay-buhay nila. They're thinking of their chores to do,
Baka naman
their work.
ini-istorbo lang namin sila, boss.
Well, that's the wrong mindset as well, if you're going to think of it that way. Wherein 90% of men actually think that way. You know, if they see this, for example, one of my favorite, if they see the girl that walks fast, they actually think, she's in a hurry. Well, possibly she's in a hurry. You know, she might not reciprocate my approach, and that's a wrong mindset without even trying.
So, ano yung mindset, boss? Ano ba yun? Yung parang yung
Anong isipin mo muna, I mean, kung ano yung iniisip mo before ka mag-approach.
so kailangan positive. Para mas maganda para mas malaki yung
Yes.
posibilidad na positive yung
Yes,
result.
that's one thing. Pero you also have to think as well before you approach, because most people, they calibrate first. What do I mean
calibrate?
by calibrate? Now, they're already thinking ahead what's going to happen before they approach the girl. So, approach first.
Anong calibrate? Yung ba yung pagtatansya?
Yeah, pagtatansya.
Tatansyahin mo muna yung eksena bago ka pumasok?
Yes.
Yung ba sinasabi mo, boss?
Exactly.
Okay.
Alright.
Ano naman yung state na sinasabi mo?
Alright,
Kasi
wait.
doon ako nalito
Let me just finish. Alright, so
sorry, boss,
when you calibrate, or when pagtatansyahin mo muna kung ano yung situation, let's say what other people do is they're already thinking ahead. Oh, she's going to reject me. Mapapahiya lang ako. That's the wrong mindset. So approach first without even thinking, and then when you're in the set, when you're talking to the girl, that's the time na papansinin mo yung ano nangyayari. All right? So that's where you calibrate. All right?
Ano naman sinasabi mong state kanina? Doon ako nalito kasi wala pa akong alam sa state eh.
All right. So pag sinabi, when you say state, that is actually the emotion, or the emotion that you are actually feeling. All right. Now, for example, you're outside, and you're feeling bad. You're having a bad day, and then you see this girl on the street. Let's say crossing the street, right? And you're already feeling bad, and of course, it's going to affect your mind as
Wait
well.
lang, boss. Ito ba yung sinasabi mong state? Yung estado ng iyong nararamdaman?
Yes, exactly.
Pag sinabi mong high state, mataas na estado, ibig sabihin masaya.
Right, right.
So pag masaya ka, mas madaling magpasaya ng ibang tao.
Right,
Tama ba
exactly,
'yun?
Exactly. Now,
Kung malungkot ka, mas madaling magpalungkot.
right.
Tama
So,
ba 'yun?
Yep. So here's the thing. All right. So if you're having fun, so again, going back to what I said earlier, whatever you're feeling, the girl will feel as well. Now, if you're feeling,
paano kung
let me finish.
nalilibugan
Wait,
ka?
let me finish. All right. So if you're having fun, if you're, if you're having a positive, if you're exuding positivity, then the girl will feel that as well.
Nararamdaman nila pag
all right.
positive ka?
Exactly. Now, if you're
HIV positive.
well, yeah. So if you're negative and you're frowning, you approach the girl.
Boss, may balita ko,
let me
HIV positive nga pala ako.
Yeah. So let me finish first. All right. So when you approach the girl, you're feeling negative. The girl will feel that. All right. So let's say the girl will see your body language. You're frowning. You're shaking. You're looking down. Good eye contact.
Ganon, nararamdaman nila. Nakita nila yung body language ba
Yes,
yun?
they
Nababasa
both-
nila yung boses mo, tsaka yung mata mo.
Yes. they
Tsaka
can-
yung galaw mo,
they-
kilos mo.
Yes. They can hear the tremble of your voice.
Nakikita nila kung ninenervyos ka.
Right.
Pag
right.
ninenervyos ka, ninenervyos na rin sila.
Sa akin, ninervyusin na rin yan sila.
Pero totoo yung sinabi ko po sa HIV positive talaga ako.
Kaya nga pupunta tayo sa ospital bukas.
Pumunta tayo sa ospital bukas. Kailangan mo na ako paggamot boss, mamamatay na ako.
Oo nga.
Ikaw kasi, dala ng babae sa kwarto ko. Ayan, nagkasakit tuloy ako. Kung may kasalanan boss
Kasi sabi ko sa'yo, huwag mo ano yung aso natin.
Babayaran mo yung
namin
medical bill ko ha.
Yung dinadali mo yung aso namin.
Babayaran mo yung medical bill ko boss ha.
Oo, yung
Kundi mamamatay ako nito.
veterinarian
Bahala ka.
bill. Veterinarian
Wala ka ng
bill.
cameraman.
well, going back yung sa topic ko earlier, you empathize first before you approach. Alright, so you empathize when you approach ba? Sorry, you empathize when
ano
you
yung
approach.
empathize, pakiramdam?
So here's the thing. Alright, so as soon as you approach the girl, now let's say you see that girl, you approach her, right? Now of course the girl is thinking a lot of things. She's not thinking that she's going to be approached, right? She's thinking of her work. She's thinking that she's going to be late. But if you know to empathize, right now, what do I mean by that? Now you
Empathize?
acknowledge the situation. All right. So how do you say that? Now, you approach the
Empathize,
girl-
makiramdam, di ba?
Yeah,
Yun
makiramdam.
yung Tagalog nun, no?
Yes, makiramdam.
So kailangan parang nararamdaman mo kung ano yung iniisip nila.
Right. So let me just give a point. All right. So you empathize, right? So the girl feels afraid. Now, what you're going to do is acknowledge that. Acknowledge the situation. How do you say
Acknowledge?
that? Yes.
Sabihin mo kung ano nangyari para hindi nila isipin
Yes.
na weirdo ka.
Exactly.
Na naiintindihan mo yung
That
ginagawa
you're
mo.
a normal person. That they can actually see that you understand
Oo.
social dynamics. You understand the interaction.
Oo.
Right? They understand you're just a normal human being. So what I mean
Oo.
by that, when you approach the girl, acknowledge if she feels, if you can see her body language, if she's scared, and she's looking everywhere.
Parang wala kang kailangan itago,
Uh,
alam nila yung intention mo.
Just thinking or saying what's happening, what's this. You can actually just say after you introduce yourself, you can say, "Oh, I'm sorry. I know this is kind of random. I know this is kind of weird, but I would have regretted it for the rest of my life if I have not approached a girl like you. If I have not chatted with you today."
Okay,
Simple
boss.
as that,
pero
right?
pero pag okay na siya, ano mo magandang pick-up line?
Well,
ano
you-
magandang sabihin?
Again, it's not what you say, but it's more on how you say it. Now, here's what I normally do. All right, or basically just for the basics. All right, so what you do is you approach the girl, right? And one of my favorites is go direct. All right.
Direct.
Yeah, by simply
Diretso?
saying, yeah, I know this is random.
Diretso na namin.
Right. Let me. I know this is random, but I think you're absolutely adorable.
Kaya pala kanina ka pa nakatingin sa akin, boss, ha?
Yes.
Sabi ko na ba,
Yes.
nababakla ka eh.
Yes.
Adorable, ha?
Adorable. I had to meet you. Hi. And on my list, introduce yourself. And if you see the girl very scared, tense, I know this is random. I know this is kind of awkward, but I would have regretted it for the rest of the day if hindi kita nakausap, if I haven't started a chat with you or I haven't talked to you.
So, yun ang gagawin namin pag natakot.
Yes, certainly. Now, another one of my favorite as well is situational opener. What do I mean by that?
Situational?
Yes. So what do I mean by that?
Sa sitwasyon?
Situation. Now, let's say you see a girl like she.
Boss, ano nga pala yung opener ulit? Can opener ba yan?
Mm,
Can opener?
when you say canned openers to
Ano yung
jargon,
opener?
When you say opener, is the introduction.
Taga-bukas ng
Or,
pinto?
it's the introduction, right? So
Introduction?
no, that's the term open.
Open,
Opener.
ano yun?
Opener.
Yung unang line mo?
First line.
Yung may tinatawag na pick-up line?
Yeah, pick up line.
Yung
Right?
parang una mong sasabihin sa girl?
Exactly.
So ano magandang
Right.
pick-up line? Yung diretsuin mo na lang?
Here's the thing, right? So, if you're going to think of it as a pickup line, it sounds too, how do I say this? Manipulative. But again, we're talking to a human being here. So, you got to have the mindset that you're not going to give a pickup line, but rather, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have an awesome day today. If I see a hot girl that I like, I'm going to approach her and make her day a little bit interesting. If she accepts it, that's okay. If not, that's okay as well.
So paalam namin sa sarili namin na magiging okay kami.
Yes.
Kahit na mapahiya kami or hindi.
Exactly.
Ano pa rin, buo pa rin yung confidence namin.
Yes. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? The
Di
girl
ba-
will say no.
Boss, di ba masakit mapahiya?
That's the wrong mindset. If you're going to think that you're going to be ashamed beforehand without you even trying, then you're going to regret it for the rest of your day, possibly. Now, what if the girl that you saw, you haven't approached her, right? What if siya pala yung soulmate mo? If she was, it turns out to be she was your soulmate, or she was someone that you can have an intimate relationship with. But because you were too chicken to approach,
Chicken?
nothing happens, right? I mean, you know what chicken is, right? So I don't need to
Chicken
explain
manok.
that, right? Right, chicken.
Ano yun?
Chicken cubes.
Chicken nuggets?
Right. Chicken nuggets.
Ibig sabihin parang wag kang duwag,
Yeah, duwa.
takot sa chicks.
Oh, it's a chicks. All right. So another one of my favorite as well is acknowledge the situation. All right. So if you see a girl, you approach her, and let's say she's walking fast and she's smiling. You know, just approach her. Hey, I know this is kind of random. I just noticed that you're walking really fast and you have the nicest smile I've ever seen.
Boss,
For the
one
next
minute, 1
5
minute
minutes,
na lang
right? So simple as that, right? By saying that, I mean, that's going to definitely make her day. Now, a lot of times, the girl might say no. You know, they might reject you beforehand. Again, that's okay.
Pero boss,
All right. So again, when you're approaching a girl during the day, during the night, you have to embrace rejection. Because most of the time, believe it or not, regardless of how good you are in game, you're going to get more no's than yes. But
Pero
with
boss-
those yeses, what I can guarantee you, with those yeses, you're going to have the best time of your life with that girl. If you just had the balls to approach them and started a conversation with them.
so
Simple as that, right? So, because that's the only thing. I mean, most people are
okay,
afraid
30
to approach.
seconds na lang tayo, boss.
All right, almost done. All right, so you have to, just a simple chat. If you're still afraid to approach girls, start your day by talking to the jeepney driver or by talking to the Starbucks barista. By saying hello. By that, what I can guarantee you is going to make your day a lot better. You're going to feel a lot better.
Practice makes perfect
Exactly.
daw.
Practice makes perfect. And if you're feeling good, by saying hello to everyone, to your coworkers, how's your day,
20
smiling with them.
seconds.
The next time that you see that hot girl, don't think too much. Approach them. Just simply say hi. I think you're adorable. Simple as that.
10 seconds.
If they accept that, yes, that's good. If not, that's good as well.
Okay lang.
Maverick, dauntless dating.
Okay, bye-bye. Huwag ka na
Stay
mag-rugby,
awesome.
boss, ha?
Yun na.
Huwag ka na mag-rugby, please.
Yes.
Saka huwag mo na ako gisingin na maaga.
Mighty band naman. Hey guys, Maverick from Dauntless Dating here. Now, I know you're watching here, and if you would like to have massive success with women, I can teach you one-on-one. I can teach you face-to-face. Now, how do you go about that? If you're watching from YouTube, just click on the link below, which will lead you to our Facebook page. Now, if you're currently on Facebook, just send me a private message and I will answer right away. Now, the good thing about this is that I can help you out to meet women face-to-face, and I can be your wingman. Now, this is a limited time offer only, and I can only have limited number of students.
First come, first serve
It's a
ba
first
yan,
come,
boss?
it is a first come, first serve basis.
Ah,
Again,
okay.
this is Maverick from Dauntless Dating. Stay awesome.